Take two.
Behind the Music Lush experience.
Behind the Music Lush experience.
Woo-hoo!
And walk us through the entire experience.
Hell yeah, welcome to the shit show. This is Behind the Music for Lush the experience.
You look so pretty. This is good.
Thank you, the lighting is helping. The concept of the whole visual was to do a 50s, 60s cocktail party while also having like a kids performance. I don't know if other people did this, but growing up I was weird and I would put on little plays and little shows during barbecues or family events or whatever because I liked attention. Because I'm a Leo. I wanted to incorporate that fun side, that playful side, while also throwing in the vintage and the other aspects that I really, really love. Starting with Broke, this song is about me being broke, you guessed it. I wrote it over the summer of 2019. I was working at the sports bar in West Hollywood and I was applying to a bunch of other jobs. In the song I say 6 jobs that I applied for, but I actually applied for 10 and I didn't get any jobs, which was really frustrating and confusing for me because I've worked in the restaurant industry since I was 15 and I have loads of experience, and plus I like to consider myself semi-personable, so when I showed up to these interviews I would feel really confident and be like, yeah, I got that in the bag, like it's just a little bartending gig or a little restaurant job here or whatever, and I couldn't get a job anywhere. So I was like, this has to be God telling me I'm just not meant to get another job right now, so I'm just gonna keep focusing on music and put this frustration that I have into a song. Genuinely making $25 a day. Also, I do think it's funny that in the sets, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but I'm just gonna say it anyway. I was a little stoned when I was painting the sets, and actually if you look at the cans, it says soup, soup, and then there's 2 of them that say soap. Soup again. Anyway, that's what Broke is about. It was that I was really struggling with money and crying over money like every day. Talking about the second song, I don't want my parents, friends, or other family members to pay attention to that. Just skip past that section, okay? Okay, cool, let's start. Second song is Shower. Is a sex song, and I feel really uncomfortable talking about sex. I wanted to incorporate a little more maturity into my music. To be quite honest, without giving too much information, I was very impressed with myself one day, the way I did things this one day, and I wrote the song the next day because I was proud of myself. There's not really too much to talk about that song other than it's about sex, so that's what I wrote it about. The third song on the project is No Secrets. This one is more to me, it was just a fun day. Me and John were having a blast. We weren't really thinking about what is this song gonna be. We were just kind of like, let's just create something cool that we really like. I didn't have a voice lesson until I was 16 years old, and I self-taught myself how to do runs and whatever. I mean, soul music was always my favorite thing, but I didn't really get into old soul music like Etta James and Otis Redding and Ray Charles and Billie Holiday until I was about 13 to 15 years old. Before that, I had been very into mimicking Christina Aguilera and learning how to do runs basically from just copying her. So I wanted to do something that was a little bit of an ode to her brand and to the Back to Basics album that she did, where she did the Ain't No Other Man song, the Candyman song. Those were very like 50s and really inspiring for me in general. I wanted to incorporate that vintage side because I do love that and it is a huge part of me. We just had a lot of fun making it. And what also is really cool is all of the claps in it, all the like stomping noises, that's all John. He did that like in the studio, which I thought was really awesome. We like made the track from scratch. Next song is Bounce. This is also something that just gets me like hype. The song was about an encounter I had. There was this girl, every time I met up with her, every time I talked to her, she really didn't seem to like me very much. How do I tell this story without talking like straight shit? Basically, this person had this one night where she got really upset and she went on Instagram and had like a bunch of people comment on stuff, all saying mean things. And I was like, oh my gosh, I hate this. I didn't even want this person to not like me. Whatever, but I don't need the negative energy. I'm just gonna move away from that and move on with my day and keep my positive energy. Because at the end of the day, you can only control how you react to things. I just watched an episode of Drunk History where they were talking about the Playboy clubs in the 60s, and I found it so fascinating that I wanted to incorporate it somehow. I kept thinking this movement, and I thought, oh, it's like a bunny. Where should I put a bunny? I can't put it in like a petting zoo because that would be weird if I was like a person bouncing around a petting zoo. Where else would you find a bunny in a fun, quirky setting? And I was thinking a magician's hat. So I thought, okay, let me put myself in a big magician's hat and I'll dress up as one of the Playboy bunnies from the 60s and make it this whole like magic show. And towards the end of the song, you see legs or a half of a body cut off with her butt hanging out, just because I thought that was fun. And then a severed head and a saw, and it's kind of saying like, don't fuck with me, I'll kill you, but like I'm not actually that violent. Hey, sorry for the interruption. I know I'm in different clothes and it's a different day, but we're gonna talk about the last song. R&B is my version of a love song to the genre. I really fell in love with old soul, and that progressed to modern R&B, and I wanted to showcase that. In the beginning of the song, it starts with me referencing Otis Redding and Ray Charles and Etta James, and then as it progresses, I start talking about like 90s R&B, I reference like Destiny's Child, and then it goes to current R&B where I reference like Daniel Caesar. It's my love song to R&B. That's basically what it is. Thank you guys so much for watching this Behind the Music. My name is Lush. Get my on the streaming forms, the places. Thank you for watching. Bye!
John, can you get my coffee? Someone get my coffee.
We're gonna have fun with this. Damn, Dreamer. I'm fortunate for you, bro.
No, we're blessed to have each other, bro. Oh, to the right. Hey, ooh, hey, ooh, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, whoa, hey. Kill it now, break it down now. We're going.